Okay, boys, here I am on my Beta 500. We got a little breach in the weather. It looked like it's raining over there. I don't know how long I'll be able to ride without it raining. As soon as it rains, I'm gonna head back to the house because I don't want to get soaked with goggles. It's hard to see. And anyways, you know, I'm testing it out. I got like 5 hours on this thing now. And 5 hours 11 minutes runtime, and I'm gonna go down to give you guys a taster of the MCCCT trail in Michigan. It loops the whole upper part of the state. This is probably one of the cooler sections. It's near the Tomahawk trail system, and I'm gonna try and go as far as I can before rain, and then I'm gonna head back to the house, and hopefully this gives you guys a taste of it, and we'll go from there. So enjoy the ride, and I might say a few things along the way. It's probably pretty wet here. Might get a little interesting. Starting to feel the Beta 500 a little more. Starting to get a little more comfortable with it, but I really like it. I'm iffy on the power. Power's good, but it's geared so high, it's hard to really get a feel for it. I gotta zoom in on my map, so I think I gotta go left here. Alright, zoom in. I'm using the Voyager for my GPS because I forgot the phone mount. The Voyager works pretty good. I think it connects right up here. So if you ever wanted, so we're gonna go right here. If you ever wanted to ride some seasonal roads and cool stuff on the Tomahawk trail system, or near the Tomahawk trail system, this route's pretty cool, pretty sandy. You're gonna have to like the sand, but it's a pretty neat route. You gotta be careful for some of the washouts, so there's quite a few of them. Some side-by-sides will ride here, so you gotta be careful for oncoming traffic. Try and ride right. I know there's a big ditch right there. Woo. It's been raining non-stop for like the last 2 days, so it's a little wet. I haven't really felt high RPMs of this motor yet, because I'm babying it, because I only have 5 hours. But now I'm starting to get into a little more. I did my oil change yesterday, and yeah, it went pretty smooth. Woo. Got a little slippery there. Right now it's sun mode with no traction control. I kind of like it without the traction control because the motor lugs so much. I don't know if you need it. You know, maybe it'll help you on some harder enduro stuff where the RPM's jumping up. But a little far, the motor is weak for riding this kind of technical, or this type of terrain. This isn't really that technical because it's like a two-seasonal road. So there's nothing really too crazy about it. Suspension on the bike's been really good. I haven't changed anything. I'm about 218 with no gear on. So well, look how foggy it got. So I'm pretty happy with the suspension so far. It feels a lot like my brother's KTM 500. And I'm sure we can, I know I gotta turn somewhere over here. Let's see. No, we keep going straight. We're cruising. I mean, this has gotta be 50 something right there on this road. It's pretty fast. This bike is perfect for riding a trail like this. A little bit higher speed than Singletrack. A little rougher with rocks and stuff. Oh, I missed the trail. I gotta turn around. The one thing I don't like is turning radius. Really poor. I think I can adjust it in. I don't know if I gotta do anything to my radiators though. So there's the trail I missed. I gotta turn left here. And yeah, this will give you guys a good taste of this area. There will only be a little bit of Singletrack, I think, on this section that I'm going to be riding. But I'm probably going to get soaked because this tighter stuff, there's so many overhanging weeds. I'm going to get everything wet. Oh, which way? Oh, we go left. Headlight's not very bright. So I got it high or low. Woo. Trying to duck around all the weeds. It's pretty dark in here today. But this whole area is probably the best trails in Michigan as far as I know. I haven't ridden the UP at all. But it's pretty sweet. Yeah, I like the power. Power is sweet. Like, it's so controllable for a 500 motor. Yeah, this little section here is a lot of overhanging. A lot of overhanging stuff. When they get wet. I wish. Whew, I'd like to come through here with a weed whacker. But so far, digging the bike. Just need my taller bars, my Comfort XL seat. I'll be good. Woo. My goggles are fogging up a little bit. This is a section here. It's not Singletrack, but it feels like Singletrack. Because it's whoa, hit a rock there. It's pretty wide. But it's the MCCCT trail there. GPS gets a little inaccurate when I get in a lot of tree coverage. Woo! Gotta avoid those things. Now watch out for baby heads. This is where riding my goggles get crazy fogged up with all that mist. They're getting fogged up on the inside. Weird. All these trucks kind of made a mess with the road here. So this is still the MCCCT. And like I said, we'll take it all the way to Tomahawk trailhead. The whole ride from my parents and my brother's house is like 3 hours, or no, 40 miles I think. It's a fun little ride. A little rocky here. Very foggy, unless it's in my goggles. Hopefully my camera's not getting too wet. I gotta go left. Can't get a little numb. It always does. Yeah, the bike's fun. Really fun. I was considering the 390, and I'm glad I went with the 500. Ooh, this is flooded here. Yeah. Really glad I went with the 500. I test rode the 390 at the demo day, and it was like, it felt more flickable. It felt a little bit funner, honestly, than the 480 I test rode. But now that I'm actually in the woods riding, all this torque just makes the bike easier to ride. My feet wet on this bike before I did any speed. And today's a good day to try and go a little bit faster. Everything's wet. Oh, whoa. We gotta go that way. Yeah, we gotta turn around. Hold the phone. We gotta turn around. Like I said, the steering is not great. I gotta look into that. Alright, as my glasses fog up. Hope I can get moving again. This beginning section's a little tight. I gotta loosen up my hand because it's getting numb. So the gearing for this big 500 is not good for single track, but they give you a 13-tooth front sprocket. And the bike does feel big. Like, it's not any bigger than the 390, but it's just the lug, like the motor. It gives it the inertia, and it just feels like a bigger motor. It makes the bike feel heavier, even though it's not. But for light off-road riding. Whoa! For light off-road riding where you're only doing a little bit of single track, it's good. There we go. Okay, guy was clogging again. Might have to slow down a little. Woo. It's a big boy. A lot more weight than my 300. But man, it's fun. Let's go this way. I think the trail is supposed to go straight there. There was a down log once. But oh, we got duck there. I don't know if you ever hit your head on a log like that, but man, it hurts. So my gearing here, 2's a little bit tall, or 2nd's a little bit tall, and 1st is too short. So, I mean, I can lug it, but every now and then I gotta be careful because it might flame out. Sometimes 2nd will flame out randomly when you get it down low. It's pretty predictable. It's not super random. So if you get used to riding it, you know, you can pull in the clutch a little and go, but like that. That was 2nd. So my 13-tooth sprocket, where I could get my 2nd gear right in the meat of the power band instead of being so low. I mean, 2nd gear is like, I don't know, 20 to 30 miles an hour. But yeah, if I was riding more of this, I would go with a 14 or 13-tooth front sprocket, just because 2nd's a little bit tall, 3rd's way too tall, because I could do like almost 50 in 3rd. I think, no, almost 50 in 2nd I think I could do. I think I could do 45. I haven't read that out yet, so I'm not entirely certain. But it's pretty fast. Like I said, it's got highway gearing. Like they said, I forgot the saying I was saying earlier. It's a land speed record here. Maybe it's for emissions or EPA or something. Suspension is nice and plush. Feels good. Well, what's nice about riding a MCCCT trail like this is it's not as whooped out as a Tomahawk trail. Everything near the trailhead at the Tomahawk trail is whooped out like with 2-foot whoops. You know, and they're everywhere. A lot of people don't ride this because then it's a free legal bike. Alright, we gotta go right here, I believe. Real sandy. Alright, keep going. Let it eat a little. Whoa, big puddle. See how my track's not on, it's not on the arrow. I'm on the right track. My phone gets a much better signal in here. Woo. Going downhill. Downhill in the sand is kind of weird. You want to go fast, but you don't want to hit the front brake at the same time. No one's trying to watch out. We're getting some deep sand here. Pretty deep, and it's downhill, so it's a little tricky. Ow, that one hit my arm. A lot of overhanging branches here. Oh, I got turned there. Like I said, Darren could use some tighter turning. This is back at I think part of one of the single tracks, I think. Yeah, it's a little muddy in here today. Tight stuff's a little iffy on the big bike, I'll be honest. I think we'll end up across the street from the Tomahawk Trail parking lot. And we have like two little sections left. But see all these whoops? Like they're huge. Sections just too much. This one time a Turon. It was kind of fun, but man, that bike is short. I saw a guy out here with a Beta 300. Me and him had a good old long conversation, and that convinced me to buy my first cross trainer. Oh man, my hand's going numb. I need a break pretty soon. I'm glad I did, because I wouldn't have that bike if I didn't meet that guy that day. He was telling me how much he loved his Beta. So far, I really like this Beta. I like all my Betas. Oh man, my knees are starting to get tired. All this sand and hunched over. Glasses are getting fogged up. Look how big these whoops are. They're monsters. Yeah, if I'm going to ride at a quick pace on this bike, my hand will go numb. Alright, this section here is real short. This connects the parking lot to that trail. We'll take a little break, parking lot. Give you guys a summary. feel like there are times where if I was getting tired, I could get in trouble in sun mode on this trail. Like when I look down to avoid branches, I have to get my hand off the grip for a second, accidentally tweak the throttle. I could see myself getting in trouble, where rain mode would be better for that. It softens the whole experience. So there might be a good, I might have a good taste to use rain mode on the Singletrack. Whew. Take a drink. Well, alright boys, hope no one's here. I'm going to talk to the camera for a second. That was my ride down the MCCCT trail. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Testing out the new Beta 500. It's been great so far. Really enjoying it. Power feels good. It's a little bit heavy and torquey for the tight, super tight stuff. I would definitely change my sprocket if I was going to ride more of that. But overall, so far, really happy. Let's see how many hours we got. So I got 5 hours and 36 minutes so far. So we're gonna head back to the house now, and that's pretty much it for this section of the video. And I hope you enjoy this content, and if you really do, please subscribe, please like, all that stuff. I'm gonna have more beta stuff coming in the future. Me and my brother are planning on doing a couple rides. I'm probably gonna finish the whole loop of the MCCCT eventually, and I'll have more on this. Once I break it in, I'll really start ripping on it. I haven't revved it out yet. I've been keeping my RPM pretty low, so I haven't gone past mid-range on the RPM. So I mean, you can see like RPM's right there. I think that's 4,000. I don't know what red line is on this bike. This bike's really cool because if you scroll down to the temp, it shows you, well, it's supposed to show you the history of the temp, but for some reason it's not. Let's see what it says. It says no data to report, max and average. I don't know why it's not showing temp. Maybe because I'm not recording a ride. That might be why. So I'm just following my map data. So I'll bet you that's why. But if you record a ride, it'll record your temp for the entire ride at intervals. So you can see the graph for your temperature on your bike. But thumbs up to the Beta 500, and I hope to see you again down the road.